Did you know the king cobra is one of the very few snake species willing to attack not only other animals, but even its own kind? When two of the most venomous creatures on the planet face off, only one survives. It is a battle between overwhelming neurotoxin and lightning-fast reflexes designed to finish prey instantly. Today, you will witness one of the most brutal king cobra clashes ever recorded. Let's dive in. The hunting instinct of the king cobra. The king cobra is the longest and most dangerous venomous snake on Earth. They dominate the rainforest with a potent neurotoxin that paralyzes and kills prey within minutes. What makes this species different is that they specialize in hunting and eating other snakes, even their own kind. Silent, ruthless, and unstoppable, that is the true king of the reptile world. In a dense forest corner, a young king cobra quietly follows the scent of prey. But a larger individual suddenly approaches. Without hesitation, the bigger cobra lunges forward and bites directly into the smaller one's head. The venom spreads quickly. The young snake convulses violently before going still. Just minutes later, it lies completely motionless. The larger snake slowly opens its jaws and swallows its own kind whole. Even a ruler can become a meal at any moment. That is the brutal nature of the wild. Two king cobras of similar size facing each other always creates a unique tension. Raising their bodies high and holding their heads steady is their way of assessing dominance. The fight begins instantly. A strike to the head is no coincidence. It's the weak point where venom works fastest. When one falls, the other swallows its opponent. In the snake world, victory is never loud. It's simply the right to keep living. Two massive king cobras clash deep in the forest. Both rear up tall hoods flared wide in intimidation. They coil, tightly wrestle, and try to force each other to the ground in a no-retreat battle. It is a contest of strength, will, and survival instinct. In such duels, only one is allowed to continue living. Deep in the forest, a king cobra returns to its den after feeding. Behind it, a larger predator silently follows, eyes gleaming. The moment the smaller one enters the den, the attacker strikes like lightning, biting straight into its head. Venom surges, the smaller snake's body trembles weakly before going limp. The victor drags the corpse out and slowly swallows the prey, reaffirming its ruthless throne. On the tree canopy, a rat snake quietly slithers along. Suddenly, a king cobra launches like a bolt of lightning, striking precisely at the head. Neurotoxic venom spreads fast. The rat snake writhes and coils in defense, but it's useless. Within seconds, its body softens and becomes completely still. The king cobra calmly opens its jaws and swallows its prey with cold precision. Deep in the forest, a small snake faces a massive king cobra. Knowing it cannot win it, still bravely raises its body, spreads its hood, and growls in warning. That brief defiance makes the predator pause for a second. Seizing the moment, the smaller snake darts into the bushes and disappears instantly. In the harsh wilderness, sometimes courage is the only way the weak survive. King Cobra versus mongoose. The small mongoose is a terrifying nemesis of venomous snakes. It treats deadly snakes almost like toys. With extreme agility and lightning reflexes far surpassing a snake's, it is the true roadblock of the reptile world. Thanks to natural venom resistance, it is nearly immune to toxins. In many encounters, the mongoose is always the opponent snakes must fear. On the open ground, the mongoose and the king cobra confront each other. The snake rises high, hood flared wide in intimidation, but the mongoose stands confident against this deadly enemy. A breathless silence passes, then the king cobra lunges and lands a bite. Venom floods in, and the mongoose flees in, pain defeated. This time, the king keeps his throne. But the eternal rivalry between these sworn enemies will never end. On cracked dry soil, the mongoose and the king cobra clash once more. The mongoose dances dodging strikes, counterbiting non-stop until the snake tires. Blood spills, both are torn, but the mongoose keeps attacking relentlessly. Finally, the King Cobra gasps for breath, abandons the fight, and retreats in defeat. The mongoose stands firm, fur-bristling victory, belonging to the small but unbreakable warrior. In a new battle, the mongoose charges first, dodging like the wind. It circles leaps and repeatedly bites straight at the King Cobra's head. The massive snake thrashes its hood, collapsing as strength fades. Eventually, the snake's body crashes to the ground, motionless. The small mongoose stands proudly over its fallen enemy, proving that even the small can dethrone the Snake King. In the middle of a barren land, two eternal rivals, the mongoose and the King Cobra, face each other. The mongoose attacks with relentless aggression. The King Cobra suddenly strikes with a swift movement, unleashing a series of venomous attacks. However, the mongoose's resilience and unwavering determination gradually force even the king of snakes to give in a decisive victory when the stronger one has no choice but to concede everything. Another fateful duel. From the very beginning, the mongoose attacks without a hint of fear. It dodges the strikes of the white King Cobra with lightning speed and continuously targets the most critical weak point, its head. Within minutes, the deadliest predator collapses. A small but merciless victory. This battle belongs to the tiny creature. It is proof of their astonishing survival instinct. In the middle of a dry, barren land, the King Cobra is surrounded by a troop of small but fearless mongooses. They form a curved formation, never taking their eyes off the venomous predator. The King Cobra lunges forward, striking as fast as lightning, but the mongooses slip aside, dodging every attack in a split second. Every strike lands on empty air. Mongooses possess a special immune system and incredibly fast reflexes. Their small, flexible bodies allow them to move in an unpredictable, circular pattern. After a few tense minutes, the King Cobra slithers away in fear an overwhelming victory for the mongooses. Unbelievable, isn't it? These wild confrontations remind us that in the jungle, every decision is made in an instant, and the price can be a life. Just one precise bite can end a battle. Nature may be cruel, but it is also where survival instinct shines strongest, where every creature must fight daily to continue existing. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit like leave a comment and subscribe. Your support helps us capture more authentic moments of wildlife. Thank you for watching until the end. See you in the next adventure where every story reveals a new perspective on the vast and mysterious wild world.